I got fired after just 1 week of working. So I decided to use my special interests, the skills that I have of garment construction, to find a job in alterations. So I did it super old school. I just called a bunch of alteration shops and stopped by and gave them my card and my resume. After the first day of doing this, I got a job. And in this job, they asked me if I knew how to do very simple alterations, and I said yes. But the thing is, I am a self-taught designer, which I told them, so I know how to do alterations my way, not the proper way. And they said this was just fine. I even brought an item that I made and they were like, wow, you made this? Like, this is so good. And this particular alteration shop was looking for a seamstress, so that's why I got the job quickly. So I come in for my first day and they're teaching me how to do alterations their way. First, the trainer was like, show me how you do it your way, and then I'll let you know if that's how we like it. So that's exactly what I did. I did the alterations the way I knew how to do it. And if she didn't like it, she just corrected me and showed me how to do it the way that the shop does. Okay, so boom, now I'm learning how to do proper alterations. They are training me at this point. And when you get any job, it's obvious that you have to train the new person that is in if you want the job done the way that you like it. I was only working at the alteration shops 2 days a week. After my first week, I got a call at 9:30 telling me not to come in the following week. When I got this call, I was honestly so confused because I'm like, why are you letting me go? You literally taught me how to do the alterations and I know how to do them now. And now you're letting me go. I feel like that's a waste of money. And then the trainee was just like, oh, you're just not fast enough. And then we also have to teach you. And then the owners feel like they wasted $500 on you. I was super passionate and devoted to the job even after a week because I love making clothes and clothes is my special interest. So I loved being at the shop. This is the same place where the owner was talking about how people don't want to work for the passion of the work. They just want to work for money. And then they basically said they wasted $500 on me trying to train me in 1 week, which I already got the training. So I went back to the alteration shop to get my final check. And I was like, let me vouch for myself and just prove to them that I really enjoyed the job and it was a good experience for me to have. When I got to the alteration shop, I kid you not, I told the lady I enjoyed working here and thank you for giving me the chance. And she straight up started screaming at me. She started screaming at me. She started calling me a liar. She said that I didn't know how to sew. She said that I didn't even know simple things about sewing or simple things about alterations, which was simply not true. She was like, oh, I wasted all this money on you and we wasted all this time. It was disrespectful that you did that. And she felt like that I bamboozled them. I just thought it was extremely odd for you to hire someone and then have to train them to do the work how you want it to be done and then get mad at me because I had to get trained. I don't understand where the animosity came from or the anger came from. I tried to hold my tears back because I didn't want to cry in front of her. She was screaming at me in front of everyone. Once I got to my car, that's when the tears started flowing. They started flowing. I just didn't know what to do. I just felt so sad that this situation ended this way because I truly enjoyed the job. Employers can be so rude and so disrespectful, and they act like the people that they're hiring are not human and they don't have emotions. Because why on earth are you screaming at me over alterations? Alterations, for God's sakes.
Working for alterations is a pretty simple job if you know what you're doing. And she said she didn't know how they would like it, so she got the training. I understand that. But how do you know if someone's good or not in a week? Which was 2 days. I just think, honestly, they couldn't afford to keep her on because they had promised this price, which they couldn't upkeep. That's what I think. I think she did nothing wrong. I think that was probably them just trying to get her out of their space. And they did it very rude and very nasty. And I feel so sorry for her that she had to cry in her car, but I'm glad she didn't like implode on them and make it 10 times as worse. Because sometimes you just got to pick up that last check and go. They didn't want you there. They didn't want you in their space. They didn't like the way you did something. Peace. You could find another job in that, and you could start at the bottom and work your way up. There is a lot of alteration places. Shoot, David Bridal has their own one. You can start from the ground up and move forward. It don't just have to stop here. What do you guys think about this video? Was she in the right to tell them that she loved to work there? Put it in the comment section below.